All stations, stand by for an incoming radio transmission.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Bob, K6UDA.
All
Man.
stations, stand by for an incoming
Oh.
radio transmission.
I have.
Good morning, everybody.
You could hear me. You could hear me on the playback. Or I heard me on the playback. Isn't that cool? Hey, guys. Good morning. I feel so much better today. Man, last week was rough. Barely made it just through the net portion of this thing, and then I went to bed and didn't get out for like 2 or 3 days. It was that was rough. With me today, let's see. Let's go here. Maybe. Let's go to the 2-shot. And there it is. Jeff is in there. Barely in the corner.
Barely in the corner.
In his little tiny corner.
My little corner.
With all his radios. Look at that. Man, are those the most AI generated ham radios on the face of the planet? Or what?
Yeah, they might be. Leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Hey, but good morning, Jeff. How's it going, brother?
Good. I am just experiencing all kinds of Bob style technical difficulties.
Yeah, well, you know. See, now that Jeff has entered the big time here with us, what are we talking about today? Here, let's go back here. I'll let Jeff screw with his thing. What are we talking about? Yeah, there it is. Today, we're actually going to do the prepper food tasting that we were planning on doing last week. We're going to be grading this thing on several different fronts. Appearance, the how easy is it to fix? How long does it take? All that good stuff. The number one consideration is it food or is it garbage? Let's see here. Let's see, having a snowstorm here in Northwest Illinois could get a foot or more of snow. Wow. And it is, well, it's cloudy and crappy, 33 degrees here in southern Idaho. Watching from the People's Republic of Michigan, feeding 6,400 cows. Wow. Dude, you are equipped. Yeah, so we're going to talk about everything about emergency food today. We're going to do a little taste test. I'm going to drop that. Come back. Ooh. How do I have hiccups? We're going to drop back into here. And Jeff, how you doing, brother?
Doing good.
Good. Well, we got just a few minutes before we start the net proper. And guys, if you're new here, what this started out as is a ham radio net. And it still is a ham radio net, number one. Where we're on my local repeater here in the Magic Valley because it is concentric for me and my friends and neighbors here to be able to communicate in an emergency. We've also got ties because times are good right now. We still do have an internet, obviously, because you're watching this right now. So I've got ties into my YSF server and WiresX. And well, let's just go over here. And here we go. There's the dashboard. There's some chat there for you. This is the screen that I put up when we do the radio portion of the net. We'll come back out here. And we do this. That's the number one part of this. And then the number two part is we get off the radio because it gets inconvenient just to have a conversation. And we talk about things, all things prepper related, preparedness, radio preparedness, weapons, training, food. I would consider this a training exercise. Would you, Jeff?
Yeah. Yeah. Especially for those of us that can't cook.
See, now I could cook a little bit, but I consider this a training exercise in that a lot of us go out and buy this stuff. Mountain House or the Backpackers Pantry, Provident Pantry. We've got here Idaho Pacific, beprepared.com essentials. And we're going to talk about all this stuff. But we're going to taste it too. And in about 1 minute, I'm going to get up and go, Jeff, what have you been up to, my friend?
Just working on building the channel. I
Well,
finally went live.
Why don't you tell us about your channel?
Not a whole lot to tell yet. I got 3 videos up there. I popped a video right before we came on the air to promote this one. But I have started the channel equipped and ready, just like it says at the bottom of my image. And I want to kind of focus on low budget prepping, just being prepared. And I don't mean like SHTF type preparedness. I mean like just prepared with everything. I was close to losing my life earlier this year and had a quadruple bypass. And there were a lot of things that myself and my family were not ready for. And it kind of woke me up to the fact that even though I've been helping you, excuse me, on this show for almost 2 years now, there's a lot of things that I was not prepared for. And so I want to film my journey and getting started from scratch late in life and how to do it on a budget. And so that's kind of what my focus is going to be. And we'll see how it goes. I'm not out there to go viral. I'm not out there to become YouTube famous. I'm not out there to retire on YouTube income like you. But I am hoping that I can speak to people and lead them on my journey, and maybe they'll take something from it.
Nice. I'm going to be back in a minute. I'm going to leave you with Jeff for just for a minute there, unsupervised. And
unsupervised. Training wheels are off.
Yeah. I'm afraid. Got 3 minutes. I need to do something in 3 minutes. I've got to cook the food. I'll be right back. And how do I solo him? There you go. You're on.
Here I are. So hey everybody. So I guess what we're going to do today is we are going to prep and sample some of these freeze-dried foods that we have and give you our opinion on their taste and quality, what they look like. and see if they're what they're cracked up to be and give you the honest opinion. Bob and I both bought the same things, so we can cook up, prepare. I guess we're not really cooking, prepare the same things so that we can give you two different opinions, two different tastes, so to speak, of how they come out. So, I just found out about 15 minutes ago that he was going to be leaving me because he didn't have a way to prepare this stuff live on the air. So he was going to go boil his water and leave me to talk to you. And I have nothing prepared. So just kind of winging it. And we're going to have a little dead space. And I hope Bob gets back in time because he technically is supposed to go live in 2 minutes on the air. And I wonder if he thought about that when he departed. I guess we're going to find out because I do not have the script. So I cannot go live on his behalf and start the radio side of things. And for those of you watching, if you want to be in the log, I am still trying to log. And I am not keeping up on the YouTube side of things right now. My apologies for that. I don't have that window launched. I'm going to do that right now. And all right, so now I got the YouTube chat up, the Rumble chat up, the NetLogger up. You guys are up, and everything seems to be going okay. Miko Wolf, good to see you back on the YouTube side. I see a special guest from Tennessee on the Rumble side that we haven't seen before. So welcome to Rumble. I won't out you. And hopefully Bob will be back soon because he's kind of left me holding the bag. Hey, he's back because he's switching his screen.
I'm back. I've got to. Okay.
He is back.
All right. Oh, hey, it's time to go. Time to do the
Yes,
time
sir.
to do the net. So,
Perfect timing.
without further delay, I'm going to switch screens here. Man, good participation. Thank you guys. All right. And here we go. Let's see if I have it. All right. Good morning and welcome to the Southern Idaho Preparedness Net. I'm Bob, K6UDA, your net control this morning. This net meets every Saturday morning at 0900 hours Mountain Time on the K6UDA repeater located deep within the Southern Idaho Command in Twin Falls, Idaho. This is a digital radio net accessible via WiresX Room 40448 and YSF Reflector 40448. It's also available on the Hanson Butte 2-meter fusion repeater 145.170, and local hams with analog radios can also participate using the KB7 DFP repeater 442.000. Let it break here for a second. The purpose of this net is the free exchange of information related to emergency preparedness, commonly known as prepping. We encourage deep dives into subjects related to food, water, shelter, personal protection, weapons, survival tactics, medical issues, communication gear, and techniques. I'm looking for subject matter experts to lead discussions on all these various subjects. If you have material you'd like to present or discuss, when you check in, please indicate that you have a subject. Although not primarily political, discussion of relevant political, cultural, or religious events are welcome within the context of situational awareness and survival. I'm going to let it break. As part of my personal preparedness plan, practicing for the gathering and dissemination of important news and information to my family, friends, local community is what this whole net is about. So, as training, while times are good, we do the sit rep section or situation reports every week. While times are good, I'm using general news stories that I find interesting, and I ask everyone here to contribute their own stories or sit reps, especially if they are in or near an affected area of an actual emergency. In order for everybody to be heard, I'm going to do check-ins and comments in the following order. We'll do local repeater check-ins, Wires X, YSF, then live stream. You're encouraged to check in with your first name, call sign, location, and how you're getting onto the net, i.e. the local repeater, Wires X, YSF. That being said, do we have any local repeater check-ins? Come now.
This is Kilo Bravo 7, Delta, Foxtrot Papa KJ7D at Cannon Twin Falls. No traffic.
All right, Ken. Good morning, KB7DFP. Good to have you on the net, and I copied no traffic. Looking for check-ins for the Southern Idaho Preparedness Net locals right now. We shall see. All right, let's open it up to Wires X. Wires X check-ins come now. All right, how about YSF? Let's hear YSF check in now.
KF7 CPG Sam Waterville.
All right, Sam, KI7CDG from Washington, got you in there, and I saw Sean from Minnesota. Sean, you want to take one?
This is KF0OHU. Just wanted to say good morning and looking forward to the net.
Great, good to see you, and good to have you on the net. Looking for check-ins for the Southern Idaho Preparedness Net. This is K6UDA. Any mode, anywhere, anybody, come now.
KB7 SQS, Lance, Twin Falls, Idaho, no traffic.
All right, good morning, Lance. Good to see you here on the net. Thanks, and thanks for the use of your repeater system to help get this out. Check-ins. Southern Idaho Preparedness Net, come now. Well,
9 UPY in Illinois, no traffic.
all right, Tim. I stepped on you a little bit, but we got you in there. Copied no traffic. Thanks for checking in from Illinois. Let's see. Well, we'll take a few more check-ins for the Southern Idaho Preparedness Net. Come now.
KJ7RAR, did you pick me up or was I covered?
Well, I got you that time, Terry. Good morning, and thanks for joining in. Didn't know if you were going to be up on in time.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to be making bread here, so I'm just going to be monitoring on the radio, on the probably YouTube today.
All right, sounds good. Let's see. Take a few more check-ins for the Southern Idaho Preparedness Net. Any mode, anywhere. Come now.
K7 YAZ, Post Falls, Idaho.
Nice. All right, K7YAZ from Post Falls, all the way up north. That's awesome. Thanks for checking in. Do you have anything for the net?
I do not. I was planning on just listening tonight or this morning, so just get it on.
Sounds good, my friend. Thanks for joining. Let's see. Well, we'll keep going with the check-ins. We're only 9 minutes in. K6UDA, check-ins for the Southern Idaho Preparedness Net. Okay. All right. Seeing as that we have no other check-ins right now, we're going to get into the SITREP section, guys. What SITREPs are is just situation reports. Right now, it's news stories. It could be vital information if we were in some kind of a either regional or nationwide emergency. It could be something that either the government does want to get out or doesn't want us to get it out, but we're going to get it out anyway if it's in our best interest. And we are our own first responders here. So, first up on the list of stuff, President Trump has said the airspace above and around Venezuela should be considered closed in its entirety. And I'm going to run over here and hang on here. I'm going to let it drop. All right. I just pulled up my ground news here. Guys, I use ground news because it tells you what the bias is in every story. Ground.news. And I don't get paid for this. I don't, as a matter of fact, I pay them for that ground news. Let's see. So, that is a center leaning comparison or a news story. The way it is on Saturday, U.S. President Donald Trump declared Venezuelan airspace closed on Truth Social, warning airline pilots, drug dealers, and human traffickers amid escalating tensions. And I'm not going to read the whole story here. All right. Next one over here. California Assembly Bill 1333. Hang on here. Let me go find it. For you. Well, okay. I don't have it up here on ground news, but Assembly Bill 1333 has been officially withdrawn in California. For those of you who might still be behind enemy lines there, this would have made an official duty to retreat in California, rather than where a lot of states now are doing stand your ground laws, where you are presumed innocent by defending your life, say in your house or a place where you're legally able to be. California, they tried to make it the exact opposite, where you had to run away, even in your own house, even if you were trapped in your own house, unless there was no other means of escape. You would have had to run instead of defend your life. Let's see. And oh yeah, in DC, let me pull up the blind spot here. This was kind of the blind spot on ground news. This is, it kind of shows where one side covers a story, the other side almost doesn't. And let's see. There was a couple of other things. Yeah, DC police now are going to start patrolling with National Guard after, amazingly, one National Guardsman was killed, or a guardswoman was killed, and one is still fighting for his life in a DC hospital. And supporters of freshly elected communist Mondavi in New York. This is interesting. They have launched a protest outside of a synagogue there, that the synagogue was having a rally for pro-Israeli immigration, which was not immigration here. That is Jews in New York leaving and immigrating to Israel. And yeah, the left there in New York said that that was horrible. They shouldn't be doing that. Okay, let me bring it back to here and here, and I'm gonna say that's all of the sit reps that I have. Does anybody else have any sit reps for the good of the order? Jeff, do you have anything?
No, sir, I do not, unfortunately. I'm trying to cook.
Yeah, I know, me too. All right. Any final check-ins? Any late check-ins?
LTV on 144.
All right, your call sign again? All right. Any other check-ins for the Southern Idaho Preparedness Net? Please tell me you were joking. What? Whiteness as a
Read the
pandemic.
comment right above.
Oh, you got it. All right. U of M, MN. Is that Minnesota?
Yep.
Declares whiteness as a pandemic, says Gary 003. And I guess that is an actual story. Jeff, do you want to click on that one?
Yeah.
You have a radio?
See, I do not have a radio today.
Okay.
My
I'll click
apologies.
on it and then read it. Okay, I'm going to click on this and read it. Let me jump over here. Maybe. Hang on. Nope. Let me go over to there. Go to here. And there it is. All right. Yes. From the University of Minnesota. Wow. This is kind of crazy. Whiteness pandemic resources for parents, educators, and other caregivers. What is the whiteness pandemic? Racism is an epidemic, 2021, that can be considered a pandemic given its large oh my Lord. This is, I can't even read this, guys. It's up on the screen if you want to read it. It's kind of stupid. Hang on. All right, we're back to the normal screen. Gary, thanks for putting that up there, but man, I just can't even read that. Anybody else have any sit reps for the good of the order? W6CJ out in California, do you have anything? I didn't hear him check in, so I don't know if he's gonna, but I see him on the board. All right, any other check-ins? Final check-ins. What happened? KJ7 LT. Oh, it was KJ7 LTV was in there a bit ago. All right. All right, it was KJ7 LTV that was in there a bit ago. I hear no other check-ins, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to adjourn the radio portion of the net, and we will continue with prepper food tasting. We've got taste tests, and Jeff and I will be tasting live on the air. We're cooking as we have to right now. So anyway, I am going to release all of the nodes and all of the stations back to their regular ham radio use. I thank you guys for joining us. Please join us on Rumble or YouTube if you want. At the Idaho Preparedness channel on both of those, and I'm also doing it on X at Grayman Survival. Until next week, my friends, thanks for joining us for another net. This is K6UDA 73. All right. And there we are. Let's go. Well, you know what? You have the comments up on your side, Jeff. Do we have any good comments that other than from Gary that need to get out?
Let's see here.
The board looked pretty full.
Yeah, let's see. We got the snowstorm in northwest Illinois you talked about. Could get a foot or more of snow. I know that the upper peninsula of Michigan's looking at 4 feet of snow. In Tennessee, it's 26 degrees this morning. It was 26 degrees. It's warmer now at 47. And what else we got here? Larimar says lasagna dinner's pretty good. Always add a bit of spice to zest it up a bit. Definitely keep spices stocked up in your preps. And enjoys live in Bob's Kitchen. And I think that covers it. That's
That
all the
one's
notes.
cooking. That one's nice and hot. Cheesy
I gotta
enchilada.
get back.
The cheesy
I
beef
gotta get to
enchilada.
doing some of mine.
Oh, you haven't done them? And
No.
see, we decided, we
Just
kind of
fun.
pre-decided what we wanted to sample, and I'm stirring this up and beef stroganoff. This one, guys, this one is actually expired. This has been in my pantry. Let me go. Well, here. This one expired in 2017. So I've had this one for quite a while in the back. Granola with milk and blueberries. We're going to start some breakfast. I've got to run out to the kitchen. I'm going to leave you with Jeff. Jeff, you can kind of explain what
I'm doing?
You know what I was going to do? I wanted to show them exactly what this stuff looked like.
Well, here, I got that. I can do that.
Before
You go do your
it's
kitchen thing.
cooked.
Yeah, because I haven't done this one yet. I got to reheat my water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this back on to reheat the water. I can open up the, what is this? The beef stroganoff with noodles. I can open that up and show it while the water's heating up.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's got in mushroom cream sauce. I can't eat this garbage.
What is it?
Oh, it's in mushroom cream sauce. I can't eat mushroom. Yuck. Okay. Well, we already don't like this one. We don't like it.
Now mine is freeze-dried beef stroganoff with noodles. This is cooked beef flavoring, salt, sour cream, cultured cream, milk, whey, sodium phosphate, gar gum, garagine, mushrooms, modified cornstarch, corn oil, non-fat dry milk, dehydrated onions, hydroized vegetable protein. Wow, this is kind of crazy. All right, that's mine. I have my I guess they redid their formula. Man, that's hot. That's still hot in there. All right, I'm going to run out and this, let me run to here. Actually, oh, I can't. I have to run to this one and put this up. Here, I want to show you guys. This is the that there is the that's the granola with milk and blueberries. I'm gonna go put some water in this, stir it up, and we'll see what it looks like, what it tastes like. I'll be back in a second. And Jeff, you got the helm for just a minute.
Yep, I'm doing the beef stroganoff now. Okay, so this is what the beef stroganoff. Whoops, let's see here. That's what the beef stroganoff looks like dry. And it says to add 1 2/3 cups of boiling water. So I'm going to mix up my 1 2/3 cups of boiling water and dump it in. Supposed to pull the oxygen absorber out first. I did it on all the other ones, just not this one. Do not eat. All right. Stir carefully. So Bob and I talked about doing this, and we've talked about not really seeing many channels that do this kind of thing live. You know, they talk about it, but they don't show the preparation for it. We decided that we would show the preparation for it and give you an honest opinion on the taste.
All right, I'm back. So, let's look. So, what we're going to do today for our prepper food tasting, we're going to taste we got a lot we could talk about. Holy crap. This needs to sit for like 5 minutes. So I've got this. This one you put a, what did it say? Oh, it was a half cup. I put just under a half cup. So maybe this might be a little bit on the dry side because I put a little over a quarter cup in here.
Did you do the dessert yet? Because that one looks like it takes a while.
Oh, it does?
Stir briskly for a minute and then wait 10 minutes.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to have to go. I got to go into the kitchen. We're going to do
That's cold
this
water.
Dark chocolate cheesecake. My wife was upset that I'm going to open this. She was upset. She said I'm wasting food. I'll be right back.
Not wasting. Okay. Okay, so we open the dark chocolate cheesecake, and it looks like this. And then it's got these cookie crumbles in it that you're supposed to take out. And then you pour 2/3 cups of cold water. This is cold water that I put in the freezer to get really cold before the show started. So there's 2/3 cups of cold water. Stir briskly for a minute. Okay, sure. Oh, this is going to make a mess. Sorry, my microphone's probably picking this up and screeching in your guys' ears. Try to do this where it doesn't make so much noise. So if you haven't seen it, this is kind of like mixing up cake batter. That's pretty good. Okay. Seal this up and let it sit for 10 minutes. As a diabetic, I can tell you that I don't believe any of this stuff is very good for me. But I guess in a time of emergency, I don't really care about being a diabetic. So today we're pretending we're having an emergency and I'm giving up diabetes for the day. All right, switch back over. So I don't want to take all the thunder from Bob. I want to wait for him to get back before I start eating it and giving opinions. on things. I'm trying to clean off my spoon because the melted cheese is stuck to it. Scott, if we had a way that we could get you samples, we would. I think it would be cool to do something like this
Okay.
on the Discord server and have us all do it together. I think that would be neat.
All right. Okay, guys, I'm back. Wow. Hopefully, not everybody went away. Oh, we got 9 on YouTube. And let's see. Now, let me go here. My live
Let's see.
stream.
So I got nothing. Serenity Acres Homestead says nothing wrong with mushrooms, Jeff. You need to be a fun guy. RRR. And then also said, what are the calories per serving and serving per container on these? So good question. Bear with me.
Good questions.
So I'm gonna start with the granola with milk and blueberries.
Okay, granola with
And,
milk and blueberries.
Calories per serving is 250, and the servings per container is 500. So calories.
No, the
So that means
servings per
there's 2 servings.
500 servings. Everybody gets
No,
one
it says
blueberry.
500 calories per container, which means it's 2 servings.
Yes. You said servings per container.
It says calories per container. Oh, yeah, I did say servings per container, but I was finishing. I knew what I said. I said it right. I meant it wrong.
I knew what
How's
you
that?
said. I knew what you said. Okay. So
Let's see.
I'm gonna
Milk and blueberries.
dump mine into a bowl.
You know, I hate oatmeal, but this granola with blueberries and milk is really good.
Yeah, let me
It's not the consistency of oatmeal.
So here's what it looks like, guys, in a dish. And where's my spoons? Here's my spoon. So it looks
Right back.
it looks like it's been sitting for a few minutes. That's an actual blueberry. Oh, that tastes like a blueberry. Okay, let's go back to this one here. Holy crap. Actually, this
Yeah, that's
is really good.
good.
This is
It's really good. I just took it over to the wife and said, "Here, you're gonna love this. Take the rest of it." That's
Oh,
good
yeah.
stuff. Now she got the oatmeal and or not oatmeal, but granola and blueberries, but she's not getting the chocolate cheesecake. All right, I got to do some more stirring.
That is good.
That is really good. I'm surprised at how good that is.
Me too. Now, granola to me is, you get the granola bars, or this is a little more, I don't know, wheaty or
Oatmeal-y. It's like oatmeal.
oatmeal-y.
Weird. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But if I was out camping or hunting,
Oh gosh.
be able to throw a little bit of this. Just pour a little bit of water in there, mix it up a bit,
Yep.
and this is this is good.
So the next one I'm going to go with is the cheesy beef enchilada bowl. That is 330 calories per serving and 660 servings per container.
Oh,
So 2 servings again, 660 calories per container.
mhm.
And this one, so the granola is add water, don't wait, and just rock it out and start eating it, and it's delicious. This
And it
one,
really was, and it didn't get soggy. I mean, it was sitting there for what,
no,
10 minutes?
that was really good.
That
This
was. That
one
was.
is you add 1.5 cups of water, you stir it, and you close the zipper. You wait for 8 minutes, you stir it again, and you reseal it. Let it stand for an additional 7 minutes, which we have now at this point.
Oh,
Stir
we've
and
been
enjoy
done.
right out of the pouch.
And I'm basically, this is what I'm doing to stir for the second time. But it's been
And here's
sitting
what it
for
looks
longer
like
than that.
after it's
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
So it looks kind of, I don't know, like it's got a spaghetti-o consistency. It looks like
Yeah.
spaghetti-o type stuff. But
Well, I'm going to,
oh, that's good.
is it?
Oh yeah, beef, rice, beans, cheese, and corn tortilla in enchilada sauce. This has got such good flavor. Oh my goodness.
Okay, let me get a couple of servings out.
This is amazing.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. This is amazing.
Okay. Let me put that over there and this is the cheesy beef enchilada.
It's gonna be a lot better than that mushroom sauce crap. Blech.
Now mine, I don't know if it's my. Okay, these things come in the packages. Before you cook them or do anything with them,
Take 'em
pull
out.
those out. Pull those out.
Yep.
Do not heat. Unless
You're gonna
you're
have to
part
eat
of
oxygen.
Antifa. That's superhero food for Antifa. You
Is it
guys
the
eat
oxygen
those.
absorber, you don't get any air yourself.
Yeah. All right. Now let's run back here.
Now I don't know how I'm gonna carry this like instant pot thingy of tea kettle of boiling water out in the field with me in a SHTF scenario, but I can tell you for a camping scenario, if you got a way to run this bad boy, this is awesome for heating up the water and cooking.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, you know what? If you've got like one of those solar generators,
Yep.
with a battery, you should be able to heat that up. Plug it in.
Yep.
Out in the field.
Yeah, I should have done that. I've got one sitting right here underneath the desk, one of the EcoFlows. I should have tested that.
Mhm.
I'll do that for field day.
This actually is
It's amazing. It's really good.
it's well, I don't know if I'd say totally amazing. I would say
Amazing.
it's good.
For a bag of food, it's good.
If
It's
for a
amazing.
bag of food. Yeah. I mean, actually my wife is going out to a luncheon thing. So this will be my lunch. Okay. From the comments, sharing is caring. Where's our samples? I told you
I
guys,
addressed that one.
order one of these and do it along with us.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep eating
Terry
all the
says this-
bag, you will never get them all tested.
Yep.
Chris and I are getting a kick watching you guys.
Nelson says his favorite mountain house is chicken and rice. We did not get that one, unfortunately.
No, we kind of said, okay,
ate enough.
which ones do we want to try?
Oh, so I took the granola and blueberries in the house to the wife, and she just posted, "Yep, pretty yummy," with a thumbs up.
Really?
That stuff is pretty good. Yeah, yeah. She loves the blueberries, so that's why I took it into her.
I think I'm going to go do the same thing. I'm going to go have the wife try this.
Yep.
Hang
Yep.
on.
I'm gonna
I
go
will
take.
be right back.
Yep. I'm going to the beef stroganoff. You go do your thing.
Okay.
All right. So next up is the beef stroganoff with noodles, and in mushroom cream sauce, which disgusts me thoroughly. You guys have no idea. Open the package, add 1 2/3 cups of water, stir, reseal it, wait 5 minutes, open it, stir it again, let stand for an additional 4 minutes. Calories per serving on this one is 280, and there are 2 servings or 560 calories per pouch. So that seems to be the common theme, is 2 servings per pouch. Hopefully the wife didn't eat a serving and 3/4 because I only had 3 spoonfuls of the granola and blueberries. So I'm going to stir up the beef stroganoff again. Give it a try. You know, maybe I'm going to be a fun guy, RR Serenity Acres Homestead, but this isn't too bad.
Okay, I'm back. I am back.
Well,
Okay, are you knee deep in stroganoff?
Yeah, I went through the preparation directions and the
Okay.
calories and everything already, and I said I may turn into a fun guy, RR, because this actually isn't bad, also with very good flavor. Although I will say, if y'all decide that you're going to do the same thing and taste test these things, I would highly recommend that if you're going to do it like we're doing it, which is a little bit crazy, I'd probably do it 1 a day, but for the sake of you, we're torturing our taste buds. I would recommend doing the beef stroganoff with noodles first, because the cheesy enchilada bowl is pretty spicy, and I think it's taken away from the flavor of the beef stroganoff, which is very good.
Well, you should be prepared to add salt and pepper to taste with any of these.
I don't think you need to add salt and pepper to taste. I think this is amazing. And salt's bad for the heart, Bob.
Yes, it is.
Add salt.
Oh man! All right,
Mhm.
let me put up the graphic.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Now, let's put that up. Look at that. So here, it looks like beef stroganoff with noodles. It doesn't look like powdered crap. And it actually tastes good. And I wouldn't be afraid of leaving it in longer than what is it, 7 minutes that it says?
Oh yeah, it's mine's definitely been in longer than that.
Yeah,
You,
so is
you
mine.
you stir it, let it sit for 4 minutes, then you stir it. Or sorry, let it sit for 5 minutes. You re-stir it, let it sit for an additional 4 minutes. So it's 9 minutes total, and it's been sitting for way longer than that. Actually, I'm looking at 17 minutes and 50 seconds on my stopwatch. So, and the wife said that the granola and blueberries is all gone. It's a bit soupy. That's because I added a little too extra water. She spilled some on herself. Boo-hoo. Too bad you ate it all. And she sure did eat more than a serving. Yes, she did, because I only had 3 spoonfuls. I can't believe you ate all that. And I wonder if they would keep in the fridge after preparation. That's a good question.
Good
And
question.
I think that we're gonna have enough left over, so I'm gonna absolutely keep a little bit in the fridge and heat it up later in the afternoon.
yeah.
And I'll report back on that next week.
Yeah, this is
Or-
this is actually going to be my lunch.
Yeah, I might report back that on this on the Equipped and Ready channel. I guess you'll just have to wait and find out.
Yeah, there you go.
So, but yeah, that's I'm impressed so far. I'm dying to dig
Definitely.
into the cheese.
So Lamar says definitely better than military meals. And it just so happens that I have military meals here. We weren't planning on really going into these things, but I've got three different meals here. I have way up in the corner over there, in the back, beef ribs meal. That is menu number 2, and all the military meals have a menu number. So guys trade. They get issued like a bunch of these, and guys will trade each other. Hey, I'll give you a number 2 for my number 18 or whatever. So this is 18 beef patty. And the thing is these come with all kinds of things. They come with like a towel. This is got a little. These have been here for quite a while. And number 4, I have a number 4 here too, and that is a cheese and vegetable omelet. As you could see, let's see. Let's look here. For the Department of Defense. Let's see. I don't see a date on the bag here. These things, again, good for 25 years. Warfighter recommended, warfighter tested, and warfighter approved MREs. These are the ones from, what is it? Well, it's labeled as U.S. government property. I don't know if I should be telling you guys this. Am I breaking the law? Commercial resale is unlawful. Ooh, well, I'm not selling it. I'm not selling them. I'm eating them.
There you go.
So some are
And on the mount,
bigger than others.
yeah, and on the Mountain House meals, to answer that, it's got the expiration date. All of mine are brand new. I bought them 2 weeks ago specifically for this. And so when they came in, let's see if I can get it to show on here. It's Best by September of 2055. September of 2055. So 20 years.
Yeah.
Or 30 years. That's 30. I can add. I can do arithmetic. That's 30 years. And Bob, you said yours was Best by what, 2017?
Yes.
So it's 8 years
okay,
past
so
expiration.
I went out just like you because Jeff and I coordinated this. Yes, we colluded
Go
with
figure.
each other. And
Colluded.
and all this, the new stuff here. Well, this is Backpacker's Pantry. The chocolate cheesecake, which we haven't dug into yet, is that's a
Did you
different
not
brand.
prepare yours?
Huh?
Did you not prepare yours?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
It's what is it? What did they say for this? Add 2/3 a cup of water, cold water, let stand 10 minutes. I don't know. I have my cookie crumbs. It comes with a little pouch of cookie crumbs here. So I will be adding my cookie crumbs. Holy crap. I don't know which I like better. I think I like the beef stroganoff a little bit better. What do you honestly think of the beef stroganoff? Good?
It's not bad for having that fungus garbage in it. It wouldn't be my first choice, but it's definitely not bad. I liked it.
Okay.
The cheesy enchilada bowl is my favorite by far. I like
The
that
cheesy
little bit of
enchilada
spicy
bowl is good.
kick.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
got some kick.
like you, I went out and I bought the cheesy enchilada bowl. I ordered that on Amazon. I ordered everything on Amazon for today, except for the beef stroganoff. The beef stroganoff, these came in Costco used to sell the Mountain House. It was like a case of assorted entrees for Mountain House. And we had bought these umpteen million years ago, probably 20-ish years ago or more. And we would put them away. I mean, that was emergency food. And as a matter of fact, Mrs. K6UDA, she was a little upset with me this morning. She said, "You're wasting all this food." She said, "When we're starving, you're going to think back on this and think, wow, I screwed up. I should have saved that
It was for the
food."
good. It was for the good of the team.
Yes. So what are we doing now?
I am mixing my cookie crumbs
Okay.
into my what looks like chocolate pudding.
Oh, well, you know what? Let me do the same thing.
Let's see.
Let me find a knife. I will find a knife. I will put cookie crumbs into.
Oh my goodness.
Is it good?
Oh my goodness.
No.
This one is 300 calories per serving, 610 calories per package. So 2 servings again, as all of them were. And I let it sit a little too long because I think it would be a little bit better if it was colder, since I had darn near ice water that I poured into it. But
Is it supposed to be ice water?
No, it's supposed to be cold water. I think it would be better if it was colder.
Okay.
I think, like, when I put it in, I mean, I've waited 25 minutes since I put the water in, so it's warmed up a little bit. I think if it was colder, it'd be better.
Oops. That didn't open it.
But that is delicious. It's going to be a mess to eat. Be a mess to get it out of the bag if you're taking it out of the bag. The cookie crumbs are basically Oreos.
Yes, they are. Let me
Oh my.
here. That's what it looks like. Come on. That's what it looks like. It is Oreo cookies. And I think I'm going to mix this a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of this on the plate.
That just looks wrong, by the way, on the plate.
It doesn't look.
It does not look appetizing. I'm going to tell you it's delicious.
Oh, that's good.
It's
actually is.
delicious.
And here's the thing, guys. We're not starving.
No, we're not. No, we're not starving. We're doing something else, but we're not starving.
Okay. Very whippy, light, fluffy is what I'm taking. Yeah, I mean, are you getting that?
Yeah, that'd be a good way to describe it. Gary says he's still like a freeze dryer for making his own. We totally agree. I probably would already have one if I wasn't staying in an RV park down here. I just don't have room for one down here. Shell said, I'd love to make my own recipes, less preservatives, healthier.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Will
if you
you-
have a freeze dryer, it would be so easy to make your own. I mean, that's
Yep.
what a freeze dryer is all about.
No, I don't think we're going to be opening an MRE or any others today. I do have another version from Four Patriots,
Yes.
and with these, this is a whole different type deal. I mean, the bag. Let me get one of these to compare. Let's see. This bag for Mountain House is 4.7 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
This bag for Four Patriots is 15.8 ounces.
Ooh.
This is 8 servings in here. So my issue, or for lack of a better term for it, not necessarily issue, but my concern is this is 8 servings, and there's no human that can well, maybe some could consume this much in one sitting, but that would be silly. And I feel like this is good for like a family, which is what we bought them for. We bought them for the family when we all lived together, and we wanted to have emergency food. And you could put this in, and it would serve 8, and we figured we'd have 4 in a time of need. So we'd cook it and have a little left over, or possibly be able to seal it in another Ziploc or something for another meal.
Right.
But it takes a lot longer to prepare a large
Does that
quantity
have?
like that.
Is that a Ziploc like the Mountain House and the?
It is not. It is not. So once you crack the seal, you better have another way to seal it.
Okay. So that's
So
more of
we have taste tested some of them. They're not bad. I'd say the Mountain House is better.
Okay. So
We did a mac and cheese one. It wasn't that great.
that's kind of the equivalent to number 10 cans. And we've got a lot of number 10 can stuff here that have been sitting around. I imagine that the number 10 cans are it's all freeze dried stuff. This is egg noodle pasta in here. But like that Four Patriots. Yeah, like the Four Patriots stuff. That is a lot of food. I mean, that's
Yes.
feeding a family. And again, once you crack that can open, your 25-year shelf life or however long you've had it, the clock is ticking now because it's exposed to air, it's exposed to the elements, and it needs to get done. This is 1 pound, 1.5 pounds of freeze-dried egg noodle pasta. I mean, they've got all kinds of things. We do a lot of here's apple slices here. What I like about this stuff, guys, Walmart. So you could get this at Walmart and not Pack and Save. What's the other one? Winco. Winco will have stuff like this. And so you could buy that, and they don't have the greatest selection there. Walmart has a pretty darn good selection of this kinds of stuff. Do you know why? The Walton family? Jeff? No? Because they're Mormons. And they,
Well, I did not know that.
yes, that's a Mormon family. And so they are getting the church prepared there, or that's part of it, is they offer, some of this bulk number 10 can stuff as part of, Terry says, remember, these are for emergencies, not Thanksgiving dinner. Well, it wasn't turkey.
I'll tell you what, if we looked for turkey, to be honest, Bob and I tried to find turkey because we knew this was going to be either last week or this week. So we were going to make it a Thanksgiving special. And we could not find a turkey freeze-dried meal anywhere. So
No.
we did try to do that. Sean, listen to me. Gary asked if we have carb count on these. And the answer is yes.
Yes, we do.
On the beef stroganoff, the carb count is 31 grams per serving, or 11% of the daily value. And on the cheesy beef enchilada bowl, it is it is 29 grams, which is also equates to 11% of the daily value. So about 11%, 29 grams each for those.
But it also says that it's 32 grams of protein, and that's the cheesy enchilada bowl. And for the other stuff, dietary fiber, 5 grams, which is 18%. Sugars, 4 grams. 1 gram of additional sugars. That's added sugar. In addition to whatever's naturally in there. Serving size is supposed to be 1 1/4 cups. So this is a little bit more than 2 servings.
Serenity Acres Homestead asks, have you sampled anything from 4 Patriots or the other companies? How does it compare, and who makes the best? We did the 4 Patriots years ago when we bought them. Like I said, they were okay. They weren't terrible. It wasn't Mama's mac and cheese, that's for sure. The oatmeal is oatmeal, which I don't like, and you get a lot of oatmeal when you buy the 4 Patriots stuff. But the family eats oatmeal and they didn't mind it. And, in an emergency, like Terry says, since we're not doing it for our Thanksgiving smorgasbord, I think that the 4 Patriots would be perfectly fine. It's going to put food in your stomach with nutrients and protein that you need to survive. So I'm not going to say it's bad, but I'm going to say that Mountain House absolutely is better flavor. This is more like a meal, for sure.
As far as the cost, what's your take on the 4 Patriots? I've only seen them advertised. They advertise all over the internet, obviously on YouTube and everything. And it's always that one guy who kind of, presents as like an operator.
Yep.
How much is 4 Patriots? Because I've never seen them in a store. I've never really seen them.
Yeah, they're
online.
not in a store.
You did?
Yeah. No, they're not in a store.
Okay.
That's factual. They're not in a store. They were, if I remember correctly, they were very expensive. But you buy large quantities.
You're buying 8 at a time for the packages, or 8 servings at a time.
Well, I mean, you when you buy, well, yeah, and you're not buying a package. You're buying
by the case.
I'm trying to see. Yeah. Like I got one of their cases right here. So you're buying a case like this.
Oh.
This is a 4 Patriots case.
Can you crack that top? See what's can you crack the top? Show how they
Well, this isn't. There's no 4 Patriots in here.
Oh.
This has been repurposed.
Oh, okay.
This is my everyday carry car kit that's going to be in a future video.
Gotcha.
But it's full. This is like well, it says on it. This is a. Here we go. They're 4-week survival food kit.
Oh, wow.
So you got a month of food in here. But
Okay.
it comes in those big packages like that. In my get home bag, I have a 72-hour food kit bag that I have not cracked open. I think it's got multiple of these little bags in it, like this, and it's a 72-hour food kit, and that's in my get home bag, my backpack that I carry around in my vehicle all the time whenever I leave. And, so you're buying big quantities. You're not buying onesie twosie meals.
But
like
you
Mountain
said
House.
that is a lot more intensive on preparation than
I think so.
say the Mountain House.
I think so.
What's entailed in the preparation of that? As
Well, I mean,
opposed
it's
to
the
Mountain
same.
House.
I think
You're just
that
not
because you're buying,
sealing it up in there.
correct. I think that because you're buying a maybe intensive preparation would be the wrong way to phrase it, but I think that you're buying a lot bigger quantity, so it ends up being smaller, but less price per meal. But because you are buying quantity, you're paying a lot more upfront.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find the pricing right now.
I forgot, guys. I'm
Weird.
sorry. I forgot to pull up the chat on YouTube here. And
I have
let me do that real quick.
That's where all Serenity Acres comments are coming from. And
Okay.
Mika Wolf is
Mika
posted in
Wolf
there.
says number 10 can, you can get like 30 years shelf life. Yeah. They do have number 10 can turkeys. Yes, I have seen the turkey meat in the number 10 cans. As a matter of fact, I think I might have some. We wanted to taste test today the same thing between the coasts. Well, I'm not on the coast. Between the Northwest, the Pacific Northwest, and Hurricane Alley. So we kind of settled on our menu for today a couple of weeks ago.
So when you buy from 4 Patriots, like for instance, you buy a 3-month kit from them at a time, and it's a deluxe 3-month survival kit, 704 servings, and it comes with 4 72-hour kits, all kinds of other garp that I don't know, some of it's junk, and it is $697. So when you're buying like that, it ends up being cheaper per serving. I think that they said they figure it to be about 99 cents per serving. But you're buying so many freaking servings that you're paying a lot of money up front. So if you're looking at building your stash and doing the budget preparing that I'm kind of looking at, I'd say the Mountain House is definitely the better way to go, because you can buy 1 or 2 servings at a time, or 5 or 10 servings, and not have to buy 700 servings and pop $700 out of your bank.
Yeah.
Now, if you got it to spend it.
What I liked about the Mountain House, or the way that I bought the Mountain House originally, was I'd buy a case at a time at Costco. We were just doing our regular shopping at Costco. They would have those cases of Mountain House assorted. It was assorted entrees, and so we would buy a case at a time, and it was like $70. Big deal. It didn't take long before we had a little bit of a stockpile of it. And, you know, honestly, we don't really use it. We don't need to use it. We might need to very soon. Who knows? And then I bought the other stuff for specifically for this. Miko Wolf said something, Patriot Mercy Food. Go online for Patriot Mercy Food. Interesting.
Sheldon's mentioned something on Rumble, and this is something that's worth noting. For Patriots, that has to be prepared in pots or pans, not inside the package.
Oh,
So that is one perk that the Mountain House has out in the field in an emergency. You can make that stuff up if you got a way to heat that water up. I mean, I guess you still need to have a pan or something unless you carry around an electric Cuisinart. But you heat that water up, you mix it up in the bag, you eat it out of the bag. You can't do that with the For Patriot stuff.
right. Terry says the problem with the kits is they often have recipes you don't or can't eat or don't want to eat. He buys from Sportsman's, and they have a good variety. So there's another way to do it. And that's the other thing. If you buy the cases, and that's where you're going to get your best value per calorie. And at the end of the day, guys, remember, you're counting calories at this point. This is survival food. This is not meant to be on your everyday menu or your dessert menu.
Or to taste test it like we just did today, because it lets you know what you like and don't like. And let's face it, if you have the opportunity to buy rice and cheese versus enchilada bowl, and you know you hate rice and cheese or beef stroganoff and mushroom sauce, or enchilada bowl, you can buy the enchilada bowl. You know that you don't like the other. I mean, I would buy them both. I will become a fun guy. Serenity Acres. This way you know that whether you like it or not. And if you have the opportunity to prepare today for an emergency tomorrow, you might as well prepare with something that you're going to enjoy.
Yes. You know, and here's the other thing. The emergency food, obviously this is not the stuff that we're eating on a daily basis. It's not the most nutritious, but it's packed with calories, which is, if you're eating once a day and you don't have the ability to, say you don't have refrigeration, electricity is becoming scarce, and so we're only turning on the electricity a couple of times a day for emergency purposes. Dark chocolate cheesecake. Okay, obviously these guys, they're not making this specifically as an emergency food. They're making this as a treat while you're backpacking, which is fine. In an emergency situation, having this, to be able to split this between, say, 4, 6, or 8 people, having a couple of spoonfuls each, huge. What a huge morale booster that is.
100%.
Especially if you've been weeks and weeks now, maybe you're eating potato soup. You know, like here at the end of the year, we've got a lot of potatoes. There's a lot of potatoes in our area. Idaho, famous potatoes. I heard that somewhere. Everybody has potatoes. Well, if this became a desolate wasteland, the potatoes are still there. People are going to be eating the potatoes and cooking them down with maybe a little bit of milk, maybe a little bit of cream or whatever, but you're going to be eating potato soup. The desserts aren't going to be there after 3 months of something happening in this country or in the world. Maybe if you've got a couple of bags of that chocolate cheesecake squirreled away, come that special occasion, you want to lift everybody's spirits. You break that out. Yeah. You know what I haven't done? I haven't asked everybody to give a thumbs up. Got 5 thumbs up over there on the YouTubes, and got 9 over on Rumble now. So please give us a thumbs up. Let us know that you like this, and really, if you like this kind of content, you got to let us know. Otherwise, we're kind of flying blind. We do what we, Jeff will come up with an idea. I'll come up with an idea. We'll go, okay, what are we going to do on the net this week or next week? So thank you for the feedback, the thumbs up. I do like Terry's suggestion of find a place that has the types of meals that you like. Buy those types of meals if that's what you want. I know Costco isn't selling Mountain House anymore. They're selling, I forget what it's called. Prepper's Pantry. Is it Prepper's Pantry? I can't remember. It's something pantry. It's in a red bucket, and it's basically the same kind of thing. 2 servings per entree, and you cook it in the bag, I imagine. Miko Wolf also says when you're hiking and camping, the carb count's 5,000 a day. You're burning it while you're hiking. Yeah, I mean, if you're hiking, yes. So, and that could be your bug out. So, but then again, you have to figure out, okay, how many calories am I burning versus how much am I carrying? If you're in the car, it's one thing, or a car or truck, and you're transporting stuff. If you're on foot, you're not taking, now you're taking a whole lot less with you. You're taking what you're bugging out with. Man, anybody have any questions or anything for us?
I just want to say that when we bought these for this today, I want to say it was averaging about $870, something like that, a meal, roughly, just as a cost. So this isn't free. Yeah, Bob and I paid for your entertainment.
Yes.
Neither one of us choked, which I think would have been more entertaining, but we paid for this entertainment.
We did.
Shell says it's ReadyWise at Costco.
ReadyWise at Costco. That's it. I haven't tasted the ReadyWise. We kind of stopped buying this stuff years ago because we weren't using it, and now that we're here in Idaho, our preparedness isn't so much. We were preparing when we were back in California. It was always, how much do we need to have to feed all of our families? Karen's parents, my parents, possibly my siblings and their families for a bit, but mainly our 3 kids and all of the grandkids. And then whoever else, they needed to feed. And our goal was to be able to feed our family for 3 months. And I think we did that. The breakfast mountain houses are really good too. Now, we didn't do much in the way of the breakfast mountain house other than that, the granola, which is good. And the blueberries.
Which I don't really know. I only got 3 spoonfuls before somebody gobbled it all up on me.
And I will tell you, the snozberries tasted like real snozberries.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. That was good. I was afraid. I thought, what is it going to taste like with the powdered milk environment? But it was worth it.
It really was. I was pleasantly surprised with that. And actually, those 3, the cheesy beef enchilada bowl is not on my normal menu. The beef stroganoff is. I've got that put away. And now that, hey, I'm 5 years past the expiration date of that beef stroganoff, and I ate it, and it was good. It was still good. Is it still warm? It's still mildly warm. I could probably heat that back up and enjoy it for lunch.
That's what I plan on doing.
Yes, and the
eating it right in front of the wife and not letting her have any.
And the cheesy enchilada bowl. Yeah, that's beef, rice, beans, cheese, and corn tortillas in an enchilada sauce. That was good. That was good stuff.
Terry said he tried the Costco stuff and didn't care much for it.
Okay.
And that's the thing, I mean, I don't disagree with Mrs. K6UDA. You're wasting food. But I think that you need to try to test some of this stuff so that you know before you go and waste money on buying a truckload of it. Because, I mean, again, in a true emergency, if we're in a SHTF situation, I really don't think we're going to be too picky about what we're eating. We're going to be thankful we got something to put in our stomachs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But if you have the ability to test it first, you know what you like, and you find deals on it, then by all means, buy what you can afford, buy what you like. And that's kind of what this was all about. I, before this, have never had a Mountain House meal. So I've had the 4 Patriots. I wasn't super impressed. This impressed the heck out of me. So I will focus on focus more on Mountain House.
I you know what? I was expecting. I have had the beef stroganoff before. I was kind of like, okay, let's see what it tastes like when it's out of date. I had never had the cheesy enchilada bowl, the dark chocolate cheesecake, which was surprisingly good. The everything from Mountain House was surprisingly good. Terry, question for you. You've tried the ReadyWise. How much of that did you buy? Did you buy an entire, one of the 100 meal containers, or did you just buy a couple of packages? Learn to make sourdough bread. Yes, Lamar 88. Yeah, Mrs. K6UDA, she makes a mean sourdough bread. She makes her own starter. She does all her own stuff. And we don't eat a lot of bread. I'm trying to lose a few pounds here.
Right.
Using some of your stored food.
Yep. Go ahead. That's what I was getting ready to read. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
So KI7CDG says using some of your stored food to keep it in date and know you like it is a good idea, as is replacing what you eat to keep your stores stocked.
Yeah.
True. Absolutely. I mean, I look at it as I will. We got the Jeep now. We wanted to go do some off-roading, maybe some desolate, restitute camping somewhere out in the middle of bum nowhere. And I absolutely could see taking some of these things with us and using them. I think it's good to do. It's good to rotate your stock, no different than rotating your pantry when you're storing regular canned goods and whatnot.
Yeah. Miko Wolf says a typical Mormon family. You got enough food to supply for 6 months, and that's on average. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Yes.
I actually think that they have a requirement to do a 1-year supply. I
1
believe.
year
I think
food
that's
supply
their
is
goal.
that's their
Mhm.
that's the goal for
Mhm.
Mormon families. And those are a lot of times big families.
Yep, we can learn.
Yep. Definitely. All right, guys. 10:30. I don't know. We've been doing this for an hour and 43 minutes. So, does anybody have anything else? Otherwise, I think we've kind of beat this little horse to death, haven't we?
I think so.
Jeff, what do you have coming up on Equipped and Ready?
I think that my next video is going to be on that bin that I pulled up earlier and just talking about everyday carry stuff in your vehicle. Northern part of the country right now, my home state of Michigan's under blizzard warnings, up to 4 feet of snow. Things to be prepared for, things to carry in your vehicle, some things that people may not think about. And just as a refresher idea of how to be prepared in all walks of life. So I think the next one's going to be on vehicle kits.
Okay. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. All right, guys. So be sure and check out Jeff's brand new channel, Equipped and Ready on YouTube. You doing
On YouTube.
Rumble?
I have
Yeah.
a Rumble account. I have not uploaded anything to Rumble.
Okay.
To be honest, I kind of forgot about it, even though we do this every week. I just haven't put it up on Rumble, but it's my intention. My intention
Okay.
is to put it up on Rumble.
Fair enough.
So, but yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah, just doing YouTube. I got a couple videos up there, kind of just explaining why I decided to start the channel, which is what I said at the very beginning of this show when Bob wasn't in the room.
Nice. Very cool. Everybody, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. This is what it's all about. It's sharing information, kind of figuring out this whole preparedness thing. Remember, guys, we are so on the edge of an open civil war, on the edge of economic collapse. We're on the edge of world conflict. Holy crap. I mean, everybody goes, oh yeah, Venezuela would take about 3 days, but got to remember they're backed by China.
Right.
There's all kinds of things going on in this country and in the world that can really, really affect our survival. And, you know, I think the best case scenario is the comet comes from outer space and strikes us, and half of us are gone in the flash of an eye. Or or you know, or the Lord comes and in the blink of an eye a bunch of us are gone. That's probably about the best that we could have hoped for.
That's right.
Everybody else is going to have to suffer through all this other stuff. And that's what this is all about, is how much stuff do we suffer through. Anyway, guys, let's see. Mini kit of blanket, flashlights, batteries, protein bars in case of emergency, cold weather. Always carry bottles of water. Yeah. Think about it. Lamar's on to something there. Carry water in your vehicle. Carry cold weather blanket, protein bars, things that won't freeze, things that won't break down in the heat. And then flashlight and batteries, all that good stuff. All right, guys. Thank you. We will see you guys next week. If you have ideas for the show, please leave them in the comments. YouTube or Rumble. We'll get them. We'll figure it out. We're big boys. 7-3, guys.
See you guys.